super expensive and rare now. Because they're sought after among the collector community, such as myself. I feel like I came really fast. I feel like I was just like, you know? Serious. He's about to die. Everything looks okay, so I feel a little better now. You know? I've been playing for about 35 minutes, and everything looks cool, so like I said, I don't want to let nobody down. You know, if you watch me, you comment, I'm going to always reply back to you. You'll be like, you suck and your balls smell. Thank you for watching. You know, crap. You know, I take the whole guy sensei thing, you know, to the next level.
Get ready.
You know, and he was like, you know, his pops was like, yo, no matter what anyone says to you, crap. You know, always be like, take it graciously. They were like, oh, you suck. Your kid doesn't know jutsu. Thank you. That's how you gotta be. And if not, you know, you're gonna be on YouTube. You know, and especially if you get big, people are gonna, you know, be jerks. And they're gonna look down at you, make you feel like crap. So you just take it graciously and realize, okay, you don't know how to exit. You don't know what makes me laugh. You know, you don't know, like, I remember my teacher said that to me once. He talked about my mother. And she says, why are you going to get mad? He doesn't know what makes your mother happy. He doesn't know what makes her smile. He doesn't know what makes her sad. You know, he doesn't know what makes her laugh. So I say that to anyone who's making videos and you get negative comments. Like, you don't know who I am. You know as much as I allow you to know. If you're cool, I'll let you know more. If you're not cool, I'll probably still let you know more for you to hate me, dislike me, and still take it graciously. You know, I'm rambling too much because I'm still on that vitamin B12, and I don't know, I'm a talker, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really a talker. I'm a rambler. I love rambling. What's going on? Okay, rambling makes the world go around. You know, I seen a man ramble out of a parking ticket, and he rambled to the police because he was double parked, and he rambled, and he was like, just get out of here. I was like, you know what? Give that man like a Peabody Award or something, because that right there was smart. You know, people get on YouTube. What you harassing me for?
Get home earlier.
Yo, I'm coming back, and they get.
Yeah.
He rambled because he was like, yo, you don't know who I am. What do you have focus on? What's going on, dude? You looking? Yo. I get too invested in this game because when he says that to me, that's like an epox on me. Okay? I get home when I freaking feel like getting home. Oh, try to get home early. You sit there telling Ine, son, what I'm doing in the first place. But anyway, I gotta chill out. Why my phone blinking? You get a message? Okay, yeah, she says she's going out. I don't know if she's back yet. Oh boy, 4:25. Okay. I'm super tired, and I got other games to play, and I also want to play Final Fantasy 15. My nephew got it days after me. I mean, I didn't get a chance to play it Saturday and Sunday. Today's Monday. Got it this past Tuesday when it first came out. He got it 8 hours after me. He said he got it when he came back from work. He's like level 40, you know, and I'm like level 12. And I said, yo, let me see. He's like, no, I don't want you to see the card. I'm like, why? He said, I'm going to give it away for you. You just already told me the ending of Naruto. You know, I've been watching Naruto ever since I was like 19, 20. And he gave away the entire ending for me. You know, it's like, okay. Then again, at the end of the day, I do respect that because he respects, you know, my lineage with, you know, Final Fantasy. I mean, he used to be in you know, his stroller and play seat, not his stroller, but his play seat watching me play, you know, Final Fantasy, man. Like when I was, you know, younger. You know, so I think he respects that now as an adult. Okay, look, you love this game, like probably more than any man should love a game. And if you could, you would probably do unspeakable things to this game. So I'm not gonna give it away. I don't even want to talk to them. They're just jerks. I'm just going through the motions right now. I'll go to the Abe store. Let me just be quiet a little bit. I feel like I'm talking just too much. You know. But I haven't recorded in a couple of days, and so when I seen that like people were watching me and I got like 2 more subscribers, I'm happy, you know. And I think that's my problem, is I get too clingy, you know. And I get super clingy and I want to love everyone. But they're like, yo, just go back to where it was before. You talked, but you didn't talk obsessively. I can't help it. I'm too clingy. I need I'm like a screamer pillar. You know? Ah!
So, are you gonna buy
I'm
this
sexually
little
attracted to
yo?
fire.
I'll take this one.
And I'll die without constant validation. And anyone who watches The
little
Simpsons,
yo, try your luck.
anyone who watches The Simpsons know exactly what I mean about being a screamer pill. I'm sexually attracted to fire.
Too bad.
Well,
I'm an
you
endangered
can't win them
species.
all, you know.
Let's see if I can get something. No problems. All I have to say about her is Sakura! Lady Chio, the English version of the puppet battle. So let me, it's 5:04, man. Let me go back to Dogrita. You know. Seriously, man. Ah! I'm a major screamer pillar, man. Seriously, if I don't get valid, seriously, when I see that no one views me, I start getting a little like sad. Like, even if you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Like my wife, she's seen my video on the playing with power Nintendo thing. She got mad because it's her book. You know, I'm a gamer, and she's like an old school gamer. I think that's why we work. And she said, yo, don't you ever treat my book like that ever again. She got 2 books, 2 NES Classic editions. I mean, she could probably get at least $400, maybe $600 or $700 if she sold both of them. You know, plus the books, extension cables, and plus the controllers that she's getting.
You
know, don't you ever do that to my
Catch you
book.
later.
Oh. Hey. Yeah. I'll catch you now, because he's going to hang out with the bad girls. His buddy back here. Aren't they? They're all back here, aren't they? Oh, no, not yet. They gather at nighttime, I think. And they usually hang out back there. What's the purpose of putting houses back there? I mean, how many people go back here? Let's go back down the stairs. I'm trying to modulate my voice again, like my talkative nature, but I can't help it. So for this whole session, I'm sorry for anyone who's watching, and they're watching because they like the game, and they might not necessarily want to hear me. I'm so sorry. Oh, this idiot here. Hurry up the stairs, man. Yeah. I actually pushed them out the way. You know, and I'm very sorry for anyone who's watching. They just want to see gameplay footage, because sometimes I'm like that. Sometimes I just want to see gameplay footage, and I necessarily don't want to hear commentary. Okay, where can I go? It's, you know, I'm still kind of early. I went to all the shops. I just want to beat the game now. Went to all the shops.
Maybe I can practice here. I should work on my moves.
I'll go to the MJQ like I said before.
Let's go.
All my data got corrupted. You know. But I'll try to turn it down so it won't be so loud, so I'm not so overbearing in this, you know, in the sound department. I don't want to be overbearing, so. I'm trying to be quiet now. See, if I was playing the way I was when I was 17, right now I would already have the elbow smash after pit blow. Yeah, but when I was a kid, I mean, you know, I used to play this to death. The way I got it was the first copy. Not gonna lie, the first copy was bootleg. The second copy, I went to, at the time, Funko Land. Before it became EB Games, before it became GameStop, I went to Funko Land. And before it became a Best Buy, when they tore it down to make way for like a Best Buy, a Men's Warehouse, and some other stores. And I got it for like $12, which now, that was like, I was like 18. Had a little bit of money in my pocket. That was my second copy. The third copy of the game was about maybe 6 years ago. Because I thought something was wrong with the first copy because it wasn't playing in my Dreamcast. So I get a second copy of the game. And this copy comes with, they have Christmas music now. That cat has a mean stance. It looks like a pit bull almost. Like, pit bulls kind of have a stance like that. Look at the second copy. And the second copy, has all this, this has like a music CD. I mean, all the copies had a passport disc. Then I get a fourth copy, which was, unfortunately, another bootleg copy. Because I was like, I don't want to mess up my two original copies, because that's how crazy I am. I don't want to mess up two original copies of the game. So I'm even now, this is on a bootleg. But like someone who I was associating with before, I use associate and not friend, said that it's okay if you have the original copy. It said something about some type of pirating law. I'm not going to tell no one how to bootleg or do any piracy. Y'all probably do that better than me in the first place. Oh, he's closing the store. But I'm using a non-real copy of the game. Only because I don't want to mess up the original two copies that I have because I'm crazy. Even if one gets messed up and you think, oh, you got another copy to fall back on. No. I don't know why I do what I do. Like, even when buying controllers. My controller for my PC, my lights came on. That broke. So I get an Xbox 360 controller. I had the Xbox 360 controller already. And I started using that. So I bought another PC controller and I left it in the plastic. Just because. So if the Xbox 360 controller for some strange reason breaks, I'm going to open up that other PC Logitech controller that I got. I'm going to use that. Then I'm going to buy another controller to be on standby. That's the craziness. That's why I got like 3 copies of Mass Effect, 3 copies of Mass Effect 3, 2 copies of Max Payne 3. What else do I have? 2 copies of Soul Calibur 4. 2 copies of Saints Row, the second and the third and the fourth. Let me look around. What else I have? 2 copies of Infamous. 2 copies of, I don't know. Where's that noise? Wait a second. Okay, I don't hear anything anymore. But yeah, that's why I have 2 copies. My wife, she says you're nuts. She's seen it, and I was trying to hide it from her. And she was like, yo, you're nuts. Why do you do that to yourself? I say, because if I'm afraid if it breaks, I won't have it. So, a little bit of craziness. Yeah, there she goes. She's getting ready. Like I said, well, I don't remember if I saved the data on that, if this was the corrupt data I said, but she always goes to the MJQ Jazz Bar. I don't know why. Let me see. Let me just try to get back
Merry
home.
Christmas!
Just trying to wait for 12 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, hello there.
Hopefully
There's
I can
a
do that.
special Christmas menu
Santa!
at Ichi Chinese restaurant. It's